idea what I'm doing, but we are definitely doing it. So, what I wanted to try to do is this is totally impromptu. I got an Air 3S recently, and I just wanted to review the footage and images with you guys because, like, I'm just getting a feel for stuff, and you could see some stuff's janky. Just getting a feel for how the expo and gain feel and all that sort of stuff. And we're at a local brewery here in Oshkosh, Bare Bones. If you are a beer drinker, I highly recommend. Not sure if they had food. I don't get out much because I'm doing shows or flying or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, you can see, like, I took a lot of videos, a lot of photos, and there's a lot of funky movements and janky parts that I'm not super impressed with. And so as I was doing things, I was changing expo and gain, and like here I have a zoom of, I don't know, 1.5, maybe 2. You can tell by in the background it's moving faster than the foreground, so there's a little bit of parallax. But like there's parts of this one that look great. But changing those gain and expo tunings, I think they're either going to take a little bit more refinement to get used to, or I'll have to change them depending on if I need to zoom in or not. But then that gets me thinking, what if I'm in a situation where time is of the essence? I don't have time to go into these settings, make the adjustments, feel them out, and all that sort of stuff. So I will definitely have to take the time to find what feels right no matter what I'm doing, because in some situations you just don't have the time to mess around. And here, like, we're just getting warm here in Wisconsin, and took my bicycle out because it was warm, and what the heck, threw my bicycle or my drone on the back of it, and it's like, all right, I kind of know these guys, and I have friends who know them well. No harm, no foul. I'll get them some free footage like that one. Like, I even knew when I was in the middle of flying that one, I was just like, stop, nothing good. And you can see I'm taking a lot of the same angle in because I'm adjusting these gain and expo tunings to try to get a feel. This one looks okay. And obviously we're going from like literally the raw footage. This is the first time I've looked at them since I shot them earlier today. So they got solar panels, so that's cool. And this is a still image. I thought it would look kind of cool. So we're looking south. I flew about 12:30. So there's shadow on the front side of the building, which is kind of a bummer, because it's facing north. But you can see the lake there on the right, and then the highway that it goes along on the left. Thought that was kind of a cool look. And I figured since I was in photo mode, let's grab a couple more. All right, I took so many I don't even remember. It seems to be just a steady altitude orbit. Looks pretty nice. Cool. Nice one with the lake in the background. Again, starts off kind of janky. And like, I just can't get a feel for that yaw on my right thumb. or not the yaw, the roll. Yeah, it's, I don't know if anyone has any ideas or what they find to be smooth. I also noticed the controller, the sticks move way easier than, I have a Mini 3 Pro, and the sticks move just so much more different. They feel different. And this is maybe my third time taking this thing out. Looks like I'm zoomed in 3x on this one because the image isn't the best. And that's something, if anyone has ideas, like as we get closer, it's sharper. So maybe there was something with the focus that I'm missing. But it's also hard to tell on the display as you're flying with the sun. So any pointers would definitely be great. That's all right. Ooh, little droney action. Because why not? We get the lake showing up there on the right side. Okay, so that's kind of a cool look. I don't think it's bad that their parking lot is empty. Shows potential buyers like, hey, we have room in this parking lot for a festival or whatever, private events indoors. See, that one got janky right there. It's all right, there's a couple seconds. So this one, I was experimenting, zoomed in all the way. See, the 3X is not looking the best. I think I've noticed on the controller when you use the wheel, it zooms into 2.9. And it just, I don't know, starts to get a little grainy, even though it's supposed to be optical. Let me know if anyone has any input on that. Started this one because I was there. Coming back around. Yeah, so I'm zoomed in a bunch and you can see the, just like the janky, the sudden movements, not steady. We'll get there. Kind of cool as it went along, but yeah, at the end there, kind of looks like another still image. It's okay. The shadow drives me nuts. That one's all right. Shows the parking lot, the highway, gets the point across. What do we got going on here? Nothing crazy, just front side. Did a million of those. Like I said, a bunch of this is I'm adjusting settings as I go. Just to feel like even my wheel feels a little out of sync with what my thumbs want to do. Yeah, stop the video right away. Still image, it's okay. That shadow on the north side of the building drives me nuts. Yeah, timing of everything is just not where it needs to be. Like I said, we'll get there, but that one's okay. I'm zoomed in. That's why the background went away so fast. Kind of cool. Kind of not. What have we here? See, like all those movements are just not jiving together. And if I get ahead on one and I try to catch up on the other, it's just like it ruins the whole shot. Oh yeah, I started to do some little sneakers, kind of reveal sort of shots. Did a whole bunch of these. Let's keep moving along. The obstacle avoidance is pretty nuts on this. I generally try not to have to use obstacle avoidance just to get a more natural look on a shot. But I'm still getting used to this machine. So I left it on. Plus it's got that new like LiDAR thing. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Let me go back actually, just for a little second. Kind of a nice reveal. It's fast. Was moving fast. I think I did a ton of these. Different speeds. Different mess ups. Yeah, that one's not awesome. But as anyone knows, if you're shooting video, you might take the 10% that's half decent. Hey, that's kind of cool. Kind of blah. Not blah, but I didn't do anything with the special. I don't even know what to call them. I don't even use them, like the smart shots. Like I don't even, I don't use them enough to even know what they're called. But things like waypoint are cool. I didn't do it in this situation because it didn't make any sense. Okay, that looks pretty neat. All right. So like of all these approaches I took, there's some options. Take 100, keep 2, you know? And I'll give these things to the venue just because why not? I know them. They could use them. Spreads the word. Some classic droney action. This one I think I went way, way up. I think it went up to 400 feet or like 395, whatever. So like this is something you could chop up and use just chunks of. That's cool. That's great. I like that a lot. Really establishes where the place is. See, zoomed in 3x here, and then you can see it's a little bit particulate. Zoomed out to try to mitigate that a little, but didn't really help. So yeah, started out from that last one. Whoa. Let me go back. Yeah, that one's garbage. Ooh. Kind of cool, kind of janky. You know, well, we'll get there. Oh, and now we're in totally different terrain here. Well, sweet. That's all. I just wanted to, I don't know, literally look at these for the first time after I shot them. Give you my 2 cents on the Air 3S, being an amateur with it and not having messed with the gain and expo and doing a little bit of it on the fly, pun intended, as I was doing that little just fun flight at bare bones. So yeah, that is all I got for you.